I'm that bitch. Been that bitch, still that bitch. Will forever be that bitch. Yeah, I'm the hood Mona Lisa. Break a nigga into pieces. Had to X some cheesy niggas out my circle like a pizza. I'm way too exclusive. I don't shop on Insta boutiques. All them little ass clothes only fit fake booties. Bad bitch, still talking cash shit. Pussy like water, I'm a mother and relaxing. I would never trip on a nigga if I had him. Bitch, that's my trash, you the maid, so you bagged him. I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Acting stupid, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Hacking, stupid, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening?
Hello. Happy Friday. It's Friday.
You sure? You come on Mondays.
It is Friday. We have moved to Friday.
That's right.
We have moved to Fridays. I am your host, Queen Gemini, and welcome to Miscommunications Talk Podcast.
Right.
On Misfit Radio, Talking TV.
That's right.
How's everyone doing on this lovely Friday evening?
We good. How you doing? It's been a month.
It has?
Yeah.
It's been that long?
It's been a month.
Really?
It's been a month on the 7th.
Oh, wow. Well, I came in August, a few days.
August?
A day in August. I came a day in August.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I did. I came a day in August.
What day was that in August that you came?
I came in the end of August.
You sure?
Yeah, I did. I came in August because I had my guest with me. So it was in August.
Okay.
It ain't been that long. You
sure?
made me feel like it been 2 years.
No, I think it's been a month.
No, I came in August. Yeah, we was off.
Okay, so I was off the 6th.
We was off 2 days in August, 2 Mondays in August. Then I came, and then I was off another.
Okay.
Yeah, so I came in August.
You should know better than me, but I could have sworn you ain't come none in August.
I was here. I came one day in August.
Okay.
It feel like it's been a long time.
So how's it going? How you doing?
Life is lifing. Life is definitely lifing. You know, I've seen better days, but I'm gonna get through it.
That's right. It's always gonna be better. It's always, just setting you up for something major. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Definitely get through it. I think I need to start selling some bags of weed now.
Say,
need to
trying to go to the legal route.
Yeah, I need to become a hustler now. So I need to plug me with some scammers or something. I need to be a part of the team.
Right.
I need to get on.
Right. So them pockets getting empty. When them pockets, what was that post I saw from some years ago? When a nigga pockets get emptied, he bring his gangster out.
Right. I need to take my hustling back to my hustling days.
Right.
Yeah. When you start seeing them negatives in your bank account, like something ain't right here.
Right. I need to get something going.
Yeah. So,
I get it.
I told my significant other, I said, I'm gonna go work at Magic City. He said, what? To do what? Work in the kitchen? Because that's all you gonna do is be working in the kitchen.
Yeah, ain't had no confidence.
I was like, what I'm gonna do in the kitchen? He's like, that's the only place I want to see you at Magic City.
It's in the kitchen. Oh.
I said, dang.
You could manage the girls. You could manage the strippers, right?
I can.
You can manage the stripper. You could be the stripper manager, you lady.
I remember when I was younger, I tried to go work at a strip club. And I called myself trying to help my mom, support my mom, and become a dancer. I walked downstairs, and them ladies looked at me like, what you doing down here? I said, I'm here to audition. She said, audition for what?
Right.
She said, we the only dancers here. I said, okay, you got it. I said, you got it. I'm going to go home then.
They wouldn't even let you audition?
Wouldn't even let me audition. That was they stage and they place. I said, okay. I'm out of here. I know where I belong.
That's fucked up.
I said, I know where I belong. I'm going to go in.
That's fucked up. They wouldn't let you try out?
Nothing. They was aggressive.
They are aggressive.
Strippers
about that
are
strip
aggressive.
Money.
They real aggressive.
Are they mean and aggressive?
Yes.
Yeah.
These ones was real mean.
Well, you know
she
they have.
She asked me, she was like, so what you think your stripper name gonna be? I said, Foxy. She said, it's only one Foxy around here. I said, hey, ma'am, calm down. All right.
Well, I'm gonna be foxy too.
So I said, okay, you can have this. I'm just going back to the church house where I belong.
I'm gonna be foxy too. You have to
when
be
she
petty
told
with
me, she was like, "It's only one foxy around here." I said, "You can go ahead and have your little stage and your little club. I'm going back to the crib. I'm gonna do it the right way."
Man, please.
I'm gonna do it the right way.
You got. That's when you have to bring your petty out. You have to bring your petty.
See, I wasn't petty as I was back then as I am now.
Oh, okay. See, now it would be different.
Yeah, now it would be different. Now she couldn't run me off.
Oh, okay.
I would be taking over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you was younger, so yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't supposed to be there.
Pettiness grows on you with experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm experienced petty. Yeah, most definitely.
I wish it would happen now so we could get some good pettiness stories. But no, never mind. Yeah.
Oh, I got plenty of petty stories.
I'm talking about that for that particular situation.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so what you got on your mind today? What we got going on today?
I got a lot on my mind. I got a lot. First, we're gonna start with Mother Frances King, a member of Faith Temple Church in Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
God rest her soul. Mother King passed away.
Oh.
And the church offered to cover the repast.
Okay.
So, thought that was nice.
That was nice, yeah.
But what the church didn't mention was what they were serving for the repast.
What was it?
Was tuna salad, grapes, cheese crackers, and a slice of lemon cake. For a member who has been there for over 50 years.
But you know, that's what they say about them churches. Like, members of the church don't get no discounts, don't get nothing. Like, even like a member pass away, and they try to do the service at the church still charging for the service, the pastor still charging for the service. After they've been there 700 years, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's dirty.
Somebody say baby shower food.
Right.
Yeah, when my mom passed away, you know, I thought I reached out to one of her closest pastor friends that I thought, would, be honored to do the service.
Right.
This man pulled me to the side and said, "So my pay is."
Right.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Right.
Yo, pay what?
Right.
Oh, we ain't discussed pay. You should have said that before, because I wouldn't even let you do
I don't
the
get
service.
I don't get why they just don't do it on GP. Like that person has been a member of the church forever.
And not only did she was a member of the church for over 50 years.
Right.
When my mom died, her and this pastor grew up together.
Oh, wow.
So then you're gonna charge me?
They were friends.
They were friends. They grew up. They sung at the choir together.
Oh, okay.
She knew his mom, everything.
And he still wanted to charge.
And first of all, he wasn't even supposed to preach the service. I had hired somebody else.
Right.
So whoever called you over here was supposed to pay you.
Right.
So yeah.
That's what makes the church look bad when you got situations like that. You gotta do better, man. If you expect, that's why church is so empty, getting emptier, because people don't want to deal with that.
Somebody said them tithes didn't mean nothing.
Right, all them tithes that lady paid, them 50 years of tithing,
didn't mean nothing.
Several $1,000s, I'm sure.
Didn't mean nothing. You absolutely right. Didn't mean, because this tuna salad and these grapes is disrespectful.
That's very disrespectful. And they thought they were doing their thing.
Not only was it was 3 grapes. 3.
On the plate.
4 crackers, because I counted everything. 4 crackers. 4 crackers and 3 pieces of cheese.
So you counted everything.
I counted, and then they put the cake, a slice of lemon cake in a plastic bag.
Wow.
For Mother Frances. I know Mother Frances is tossing and turning in her grave.
Real hard.
Tossing and turning.
Real hard.
So, Chrisean Rock, I'm so glad she done had this baby. She been pregnant for over, I don't know. She been pregnant just as long as Mother Frances been going to this church.
But
Chrisean Rock been pregnant for 50 years.
Yeah. I don't
feel like.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk, and I'm gonna throw my 5 cents
What
in
you
there.
about to say?
Some people just don't need to be parents.
I agree.
I think Jesus needs to be like, not you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus needs to be. They feel like Jesus be, we're gonna do something.
We're gonna cut it off. We just not gonna.
Right. Like, I mean, they still do their thing, like as an adult, but at the time when conception is gonna happen or when they think it's gonna happen, Jesus be like, wow, like it keeps the sperm away from the egg automatically. Like, it's just, some people just don't need to be parents. I don't see how
I think since her having this baby, I seen a slight change in her, but the baby is only what 2 years old. But
what's the change?
I feel like she's more calmer right now. Right now, we just don't say right now because the baby just was
baby like 2 weeks old, right? 2 hours old.
2 minutes.
Okay.
Somebody said she's been pregnant since the pandemic at this point.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like since, she's been 2 minutes, with the child, she's okay right now. But who's to say what's going to happen next week?
Yeah, I still don't think. See, we shouldn't even be saying what you're saying right now about a parent, a new parent. Now, don't get me wrong. There's parents who don't show signs like she shows, all the social media, like acting crazy like she does, that still turn out to be bad parents. But at the same time, we're seeing this. We're seeing this.
I feel like her, Jocelyn Hernandez. It's a few others.
Unstable.
As hell.
Yeah.
As hell.
But then that may be their persona. That's how they make money on social media. I mean, that's how they make money. It may be how they are with the camera, phones, and all that stuff rolling. But when it's not rolling, they're a different person. Maybe that's it. I'm gonna give them benefit of the doubt on that. They try to keep them checks coming, so they gotta act crazy and do certain things to stay relevant.
Yeah.
I mean, we talking about it like this, so that's what Eazy say. All publicity is good publicity. So.
Somebody said they are the typical toxic young couple. However, thrown into celebrity, motherhood will ideally have positive impact on her if she can surround herself with people like the family in her labor room. She has hope. She wants better. She has to seek better and ignore blue-faced bitch ass.
See, that's not gonna happen. I get what the person is saying, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I do fully think she's done with the relationship with Blueface. I feel like that.
To next month.
Well, they haven't been together for a while now.
How long has it been?
It's been about a few months now.
Yeah.
Because he went back to his first baby mama.
Yeah, that's just a few months now.
So I feel like she has. Me personally, I could see Chrisean being a great person, but she has to want change. She has to want change.
You think she wanted?
When I seen that situation with her when she gave the pastor the money, she went back to the pastor and gave her the money when she was younger and she went and repaid it. I seen that aside of her that, like, you could tell like God was dealing with her. But she has to surround herself. She got to take herself out of these toxic situations. I feel like the crowd she hang around and the people she hang around keeps her in a certain place. I feel like she want to do better, but because she hang around these certain people, she can't do better.
Or do you think she wants to do better, but those certain people telling her, hey, you make your money, act crazy, so she don't do better? So I you know what I'm saying? It's like a anything strange for a piece of change type deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's trying to do better. She wants to do better, but at the same time, maybe she don't necessarily know how her money will come if she does start being a different person.
Yeah. But it's just like, who can I say? Who can I give a good example? Because I really don't even think this person is a good example. I was going to say Black China, but I really don't feel like she's a great example. But she's trying to do better. But I'm going to give that a minute too, because...
I mean, she's been doing better for about last year, right? She's been trying to do better for last year.
It's been a year already? I don't feel like it's been a year. I feel like it's been probably 6 months.
Yeah, I think it's been almost a year. But I could be... I don't keep up with them folks like that.
I don't either.
But, like trying to change her whole name, all this other stuff.
Yeah, she went back to her original name. She don't want to be called Black China no more. She wants to be called Angela White.
Right.
But I said, how long is this going to keep up, though?
Right.
It's
when them checks get smaller and smaller and smaller.
Right. Just because your ass got smaller, them checks...
the checks attached to the ass.
them checks gonna start falling.
Right. So, if they were willing to do it for the money back then,
right,
who's to say that not having the money won't change him back? I mean, there's certain things, there's certain caveats to that.
But then I feel like then too, this is where they gotta come into play. This is gonna determine how strong they are. They're gonna have to find different opportunities and different way to make money.
Yeah. They have to find other ways to bring in money off their name.
On a positive note.
Right.
Because we know Chrisean from the Bad Girls Club, and we know for her from dealing with Blueface. So now, what if you want to be looked at as a different person? What persona, what attitude are you gonna give us to say, hey, I want to change?
Right. I get what you're saying. Yeah, we know her from the Bad Girls Club, but I guess my thing is, and this is just me speaking. I guess my thing is, you said it already. Does she have it in her? Like, does she have that much in her? Because now she has a baby to take care of. You get what I'm saying? So money is different when you got a baby to take care of, and it's not just you. And what does Blueface do anyway? What does he do?
He's a rapper.
Oh, okay. I'm not. I just don't. I've never heard a song that he's done.
Tatiana. Buzz Down Tatiana.
That's probably why I don't know it. The title don't even turn.
Right.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the only song I can know that I know of his.
Okay.
Buzz Down Tatiana, but that song from the 1990s or some shit.
So how he still he make his money off? They make their money as a collective together.
Yeah.
They make more money interacting with each other than they do apart.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying I don't know how long that separation is going to last, because their checks are going to start doing. He has one song that you just spoke of. There's no way he's living the lifestyle he lives off that one song.
That's the only one I know. He could have more, but who cares? I don't like him.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He could have more, and you would be able to speak about it if he had more that were better, or if he had more. But still, together as a collective, they make more money. So how long can they stay separated?
Right.
When you got a child to take care of.
He got kids.
When he got kids, he got a lifestyle to take care of. They are known together.
Yeah.
They make their money together. So in the case of the brand and the money that they bring in, it's a collective of them together.
Somebody said, I can't believe he got famous off that whack ass song. His bitter baby mama's acting the ass is what he really got famous off of.
Yeah, I don't think he really got famous off that song. I think he actually got more famous with him and
his baby mama, Chrisean.
I think they
yeah, because I really didn't. I've heard of Blueface, but I really didn't pay attention to him until these past couple of years when they started acting a fool.
And I've never heard of her.
Me neither.
Until they start acting a fool.
I never watched the Bad Girls Club. Right. I never paid attention to none of that, and then all of a sudden, Chrisean and Blueface, it's just everywhere.
Right. So
yeah.
Think about that. Think about that narrative. We don't even know who these folks are until they got together.
So and they start knocking each other heads.
Right, and they start doing the crazy that they were doing. So how are they going to separate that? Because you're not known otherwise.
Right. You right. But somebody said she named her baby Chrisean to get back at him.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Because every time he says this baby's name, he's saying her name.
But we're answering our own questions.
Right.
She's saying stuff like, I named the baby to get back at him. You get what I'm saying? It's still all attached to him. And she could just say, I named the baby because I love the name. Why she have to put him in the equation?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? They know what the deal is. They know where their money come from. And he probably said something stupid like, I don't care nothing about that baby. I don't care about that baby name. Or something, just some kind of way to keep them tied to each other. And in the social media.
Well, they're going to be tied together for 18 years, so they're going to always be tied together. So.
Nah, and I don't know the future, but next couple months is gonna be. I don't even think that baby mine.
So somebody said she has a unisex name. I think that it was a wise move to name the baby after her, because he could be a junior.
I think it's a good name, Chrisean. I think it's a good name. It's not a particular name that you're gonna say it's a girl or boy. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But the next narrative is gonna be Blueface gonna say, I don't even think that's my baby.
He already done said that.
Well, he gonna keep saying.
Already
Gotta build that
said
narrative up into a big crescendo, and then boom. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It won't surprise you don't see him on paternity court.
Right. Yeah, he definitely already just said that wasn't his baby. He wanted a DNA test when she was pregnant, so they did the blood DNA test. So, yeah.
Let me ask you, as a woman, as a woman, not making no money or anything, how long would you, like really, as a woman, not making money off this person, how long would you deal with that craziness, like for real?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't at all. My oldest, her father, was a little touched. I just couldn't deal with, I felt like my life would be better without them.
Right.
So I didn't ask for anything. I didn't call for anything. I didn't even put him on child support. The state put him on child support because he went down there and told them that was his baby. So
okay.
So I didn't deal with him on any levels, and I still don't to this day. So, you know, me personally, no, I don't care how much money a person has. I'm going to let my child deal with you if that child wants to deal with you. If that child doesn't want to deal with you, then I'm not going to do, you know.
Right.
That's between y'all. So, my daughter now, she's 19. I let her have all ties and connections with him. I didn't do anything, so.
And you and think about that, you know, as a young, you know, young black female. Back then, when you have your older daughter, you didn't want to deal with that. You get what I'm saying? So why does she continue to deal with it? Because it's tied to the money.
I guess she's tied to the money. I think Chrisean's whole life has been toxic. So toxic is all she knows. Toxic excites her. So I feel like her being in this situation with him, one, he's a rapper. Two, they both claim they so-called famous. So like you said, yeah, it's the clout, it's the publicity and all of that. But I feel like that's all she know. She know toxic. She don't know nothing else.
But don't people get tired of the same toxic? Don't people get tired of toxic?
No.
Like, think about.
I know people that don't get tired of toxic.
You think you know people that love toxic?
Just to the core.
Okay, well, okay.
To the core.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
And you could be like, they could be in a whole nother relationship and still be toxic. So I'll be like, girl, it's not them, it's you.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. All right. I just was wondering, like, how long would a woman want to deal with that toxic crap? Like, real deal. At what? At some point.
Some people never get tired because some people are used to living a certain lifestyle, and toxic is being one of them.
Oh. Okay.
Like, especially younger, I notice a lot of younger chicks. A lot of younger chicks like being toxic. They like that. They like being slapped around, choked around. They like that.
Really?
It's like, if it's not, sometimes it excites them. And I'll be like, girl, you crazy as hell. You don't see that big ass knot on your forehead?
Wow.
You crazy.
Wow. Okay.
So sometimes toxic is all.
They know. And
They know.
You know, I've heard people say, like, if you're not toxic or if you don't hit me, you don't love me or something like that.
Right, exactly. They love that.
Yeah.
So I feel like with her, with Chrisean, we gotta understand that they are young. Yeah. With Chrisean, like I said, she's young. She's still young.
How old is she?
I'm not sure.
Let me see, because we keep saying she's young, and she may be older than
No, I
what
think
we
she's still in her 20s. I think she's still in her 20s.
Now, we said on the show yesterday, over 25, you gotta get it together.
But yeah, we would think people over 25 would get it together. But we in a whole new day and age.
That's true.
We in a whole new day and age.
I get that. Because I want to see how old she is, because we keep saying, I just want to know. Keep going.
It makes herself value herself now. She's a mother. I think she's gonna only value herself to a certain extent.
She's 23.
She's 23. So she's young. Yeah, she's still young.
Okay, I give you that. She's 23.
She's still young. And like I said, toxic is all she know at the moment. Her family toxic. So
yeah,
her family toxic, his family toxic. So that's all she knows.
Wow.
That's all she knows. So, by looking at their reality show, I can see certain individuals in her life being positive, like her older sister. I can see that. I could see a few, like her mom, but everybody else around her, that's all she know. That's all she know is talking.
Wow.
All she know. And I really just hope and pray that she gives this baby a different outlook, a different life, you know, and not just letting this baby just be a part of just drama.
Well, I mean, I'm going to give you this. You'll be surprised how a child can change you.
Yeah. And
a child can make you stronger.
Yeah.
Not for you, but for the child. You get what I'm saying? So I we'll wait and see, because children can change your whole perspective on life, because now you got to do it for the child.
Yeah.
So you might just be like, you know what, it's for my baby.
But then again, like I said, we are living in a different day and age where these younger mothers, they feel like they got to do all the clout chasing.
Yeah.
And they gotta show their kids.
I blame social media.
Clout chasing is where it's at, and clout chasing is what's gonna make our money. So now we got a clout chase. So she has to protect that baby and herself now at this cost. Yeah, she do, but who's to say she gonna do it? So
we'll see what happens.
We'll see. I give it a year or two.
Right.
I give it a year or two.
All right.
So we're gonna go back to Memphis. Memphis was off the chain.
Memphis was off the chain this week, huh?
Memphis was off the chain.
All right. What we got?
Memphis rapper CEO Jizzle, I think that's how you say his name, was shot at a Lil Baby concert.
Oh, I saw that. I just saw that a few minutes ago.
CEO Jizzle is reportedly the cousin of Young Dolph. So they feel like it was retaliation. But some people say it's because of his mouth.
Oh, he got one of them mouths, huh?
So, I seen the video.
How they get the gun in the venue?
Exactly.
I'm just asking.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
Who let him in the door? I was
just about to say that. They blaming security for letting the guy in with a gun.
Right. Then they should. That's what security is for.
Right.
To prevent what just happened.
Right.
So now security company got to be sued.
And this guy was shot in the heart and still is here to tell the story.
Wow.
Yeah. He was talking everything. I sent the video before I came today, and he was in the hospital, and he was like, y'all thought y'all took me out, but I'm still here.
See, that's he don't need that.
His mouth.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna say he don't even need that.
His mouth.
He don't even need that part, because they gonna figure out. What if they figure out what hospital he in?
Exactly.
Just leave. Why we gotta run social media for everything? Some stuff just need to be private. I got shot, I'm gonna disappear because somebody is obviously after me.
Yeah, somebody look for me.
Let me be quiet.
I'm a target.
Let me disappear. I gotta go on social media. Yeah, y'all thought y'all took me out. I'm still here. I'm still riding. What? Man, come on, man.
As soon as you walk out that hospital.
You're right. I blame social media.
Yeah, social media is the devil because, like I said a while ago, people film everything. People feel like everything has to be filmed. Everything does not have to be filmed. You laying in your whole damn hospital bed with a damn gunshot wound to the chest, talking about something, I'm still here.
Right.
You such a fucking idiot. And I'm pretty sure they know where you at because it ain't that many hospitals in Memphis, Tennessee. Right. Somebody already told them where he at. Right. So, yeah. Because one of them nurses knows somebody that done shot you. Same person. They all know him. The same security guard know that nurse that let him in the venue with it. And you think because you Young Dolph cousin, you safe? That don't mean nothing. God rest his soul, but they got Young Dolph. God rest his soul. But that's Young Dolph. You are Young Dolph's cousin. Right. You're not famous. Like, why don't people get that? Like, nobody's saying, rest in peace, Young Dolph, and what's up to Young Dolph, cause I don't even know who he is. So you get what I'm saying? So you can't live off somebody else's fame. Like, a lot of people do that though. A lot of people do that. Yeah, a lot of people do that. A lot of people do. I was watching Toya and Reginae, and they were having, they got their own TV show or whatever, and they were having a conversation with Toya's family because Toya's family feels entitled. Toya's family feels like Toya needs to bring them up with her and Reginae. That's how they usually feel. So, and Reginae said, we work for what we got.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't believe, because I don't feel like Reginae had to work for nothing.
No, but ain't got her covered.
But she said we work for what we got.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But
I get it, but they not looking at Reginae and them and what they do. They're looking at Lil Wayne and what he has. And they know that Reginae gets. I mean, Lil Wayne takes care of his kids. That's one thing I'm gonna say for sure.
Right.
He takes care of his kids. Whatever he do, for rapping and all that, is beside the point. He take care of his kids, and I know for a fact he took care of her. I'm gonna tell you something. There was a guy where I worked at a law firm. The guy got hit by Reginae.
Oh.
Crashed into his car. Back into him or something. Got out there from the car. And she said, well, look, I don't want to deal with the police and paparazzi and all that. How much to take care of your car? How much to take care of?
And she cashed him out right then and there.
And he said he just threw out a number. He said $5,000. She said, what's your cash app?
And she cashed out.
And he said within 5 minutes, he had $5,000 in his cash app.
I'd have said 50.
Right. But just what I'm saying, like it's no thing. You get what I'm saying? So, they family think that they all need to be a part of that.
Mm-hmm. They all need to be a part of the come up.
Right. But why?
That's like you said. That's how family think.
Right.
That's exactly how family think. I remember Shaquille O'Neal said a while ago. He said, "No, my kids are not going to feel entitled. My kids are going to work hard for everything that they're going to get in life.
Right.
I'm not giving them anything."
Right.
Even Ricky Smiley said the same thing. He said, "My kids are too entitled. They feel like just because I'm famous and I got money that I just supposed to be like here, here." He said, "No, you're going to work hard just like I had to work hard."
Right. Because a lot of times when it's given to you, people don't appreciate it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They say a lot of times when you just give people stuff, they don't appreciate it. So I get what they're saying. Yeah, I get what they're saying, but everybody wants to come up off everybody else's fame.
If I had a famous family member, I don't want you to give me your money.
Right.
I want you to put me on.
Right.
Put me on, teach me the ropes.
Right.
Help me come up. Don't just give me the money and say, here, you up with me. No. Teach me step by step what I need to do.
Because you can give it to me, but you got to teach me how to keep it.
Right.
You give it to me all day, but how can I grow it? How can I keep it to where I don't even need it from you no more?
Right, exactly.
That's what I need to know.
Exactly.
But a lot of people feel that they are entitled to whatever their family members have worked for, and this.
Somebody said, "Put me on the payroll, please." Right.
And it's just not that way. I mean, if I work hard and I make $100 million, I feel that my only obligation is to my children.
Right.
Anything below that is not my problem.
Right.
I don't need to take care of my aunts. I mean, even my mom. Everybody say they take care of their mom. Even my mom, to a certain extent. I mean, I'm gonna take care of it, but I don't feel like I'm obligated to do it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I will do it. You get what I'm saying? It's certain things that you have to separate from when you get fame and fortune. And unfortunately, when you get it, everybody else feel they got it too.
Right.
Everybody within, all the way up to first cousin. Let's put it that way.
No.
They feel like they did. You didn't worked hard. You didn't invented this product. You didn't got $250 million from the invention. They feel like they invented it too.
No, don't come around me. Once I come up, I'm gonna help who I want to help.
Right.
I'm gonna help the ones that was around me when I was down. Mm-hmm. Hell, I'm unemployed now. You think anybody reached out to me and say, "What's your cash app?"
Right. Right.
Hell.
Right.
I remember everyone that helped me right now in the situation I'm in.
Right.
Everybody that stood by me. If I come up, and them ones that came around and said, "Remember I reached out to you on Facebook to ask you what?" Get the fuck out of my face.
Right. And that's the saddest part about coming up.
Right.
That's the saddest part about making money and being successful, is that you always got to swat away the flies and gnats that want to attach themselves to you and grow with you.
Right.
And a lot of times it's your family that's doing that. Mm-hmm. That's unfortunate, but it's the sad, hard truth of how things go.
Yep.
It's reality.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yep. So, this CEO Jizzle, that's you need to chill out, bro, because once you gotta get out the hospital, ain't no guarantee you gonna be able to make another life. But we gonna pray for you and
hope you safe. Hope nothing else don't happen to you.
Yeah, cause.
But at the same time, you gotta do your part. And put videos on Facebook talking about y'all thought y'all got me.
Right.
I made it. Ain't it?
Right.
And that's not where it's at.
Right.
You gotta be humble.
I seen a crazy. It wasn't a video. I seen a Facebook post. You know, I'm not originally from, but I'm from Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. And a young guy had got shot there a few days ago. Mm-hmm. And I seen under the video, his video, a comment was made. Of course, it was a Facebook page that had a blocked out picture, fake name and stuff. And it said, "Hey man, we hit our target." And I'm like, dang, y'all just put this type of stuff on. Even though we don't know who you is, but don't y'all know the FBI can trace this stuff back?
Well, yeah, people don't realize just because you make it private, your IP address is still attached to it.
Right.
Your phone is still attached to it. There's several hundred ways
to get your information.
They can get you. Like, anonymous is not anonymous anymore. Sorry, it's just not. There's no way. Only way that you can be anonymous is not to be on the internet, have a phone, anything.
Shut the hell up and quit talking.
Right.
That's the only way you can be anonymous. But to say we hit our target, you is the dumbest.
Right. And he probably gonna get arrested in the next 2 weeks.
And the one that comment with you.
Right.
Cause y'all some idiots.
And you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Social media has brought the idiots out the woodwork. Yeah. I liked it better when I didn't know it was so many idiots in the world.
Exactly.
Now that I know there's so many opinionated idiots, I'm ready for Jesus to come on back. I need Jesus to come on back, Lord. I mean, it's time. It's time for the rapture. And I'm not even a religious person whatsoever. But I'll be looking at some of these comments, some of the stuff that people post, and I say to myself, I'm ready, Lord. I'm ready.
It just make you wonder, like, first of all, who raised y'all?
Right.
Like, who? Where was y'all raised at?
Right.
In the bottom of the barrels, like, for real. Because half of y'all is fucking retarded as shit.
People are
idiots.
People are just like, it's weird. People are weirdos.
It's giving real weird.
Like weirdos to the point to where I get on social media and I try to post real quick, for our stuff, and I try to get off, but sometimes I get caught up and I'm like, why are people saying this? Like, so many people think they know everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, so many people think they know so much and they know nothing about nothing. And they like to comment about so much stuff. And I just didn't, My
thing is when people die, I see a lot of people say it was the Illuminati. They sold to the devil. They, Illuminati. That's all. I'm so sick of the Illuminati, and it's just, people just really need to just sit down and shut the hell up and reevaluate life, because
that's just, there's one thing that we can't skip, and death is it.
Exactly.
It comes for all of us. We just don't know when it's coming, but it knocks on all of our doors.
Right.
And we gotta open. Right. So the Illuminati ain't got nothing to do with that one. That's just pure life. It just, we don't know when it's gonna happen.
Like they said, DC Young Fly sold his girlfriend. She was the, what you call that when you sell one of your family members and stuff?
Sacrifice.
Yeah, sacrifice one of his family members. You think he wanted to be a single father?
Right.
I'm sure if that was the case, if he wanted to sacrifice anybody, he would have sacrificed himself.
My thing is, if he sacrificed somebody, allegedly,
right,
he got a low price. He got a real low price. He can sell it for much. I know we talk about DC Young Fire, but if I'm gonna sell somebody, I want to be astronomical. I want to be astronomically rich and astronomically famous.
Right.
I mean, he sold his at a discount, if that's what happened, because
for a BBL.
Right, because
mommy makeover.
He walking the tightrope. We know him. If we see him, we like, hey, what's up? But he not the type of celebrity we gonna be like, oh my God. Not me anyway. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, it's DC Young Fly.
Right.
So he need to go back and reevaluate that sale. I'm just saying. Because if I'm selling my children, anybody that is attached to me, if I'm selling them for fame and fortune, oh, it's gonna be so much fame and fortune you ain't gonna even know. You're gonna be like, man, every time Lee even posts, he get 72 million likes, stuff like that. Just, I don't know. I don't get us, man. I don't get us. I want the Matrix to go ahead and reset us. Like, this batch is done. Like, this whole batch of humans, this test batch, needs to be reset, man. Like, and I'm not even joking. I think about this every day.
Really?
This batch of human beings, because, some people say we're in a simulation. They need to press the reset button and see what happens on the next simulation, because this right here is terrible.
Yeah, this ain't a good batch.
And it's only getting worse. It's like,
yeah,
people, the way they talk to each other. Everybody wants grace and mercy, but nobody is willing to give grace and mercy. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Nobody wants to give what they want for themselves.
Right.
Treat people how you want to be treated is the most easiest thing to do. But we don't do it.
Right. Nobody respects one another. Nobody.
Right.
It's just, yeah.
Everybody's doing it for money. Politicians are full of crap. Celebrities are full of crap. We are full of crap because we get that crap rolls downhill. And we seem to sit at the bottom of the hill with our mouths open, taking in all that crap.
Yep.
I just feel like it's time. Like,
yeah.
We done did this test for a while.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Yeah.
It's a glitch in the Matrix. It's time to reset this batch.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, because something ain't right. Something in the atmosphere ain't right at all.
Right.
It ain't right.
Something in the water, something. It's just like we just getting worse and worse and worse as individuals, human beings, and people in general.
Yeah.
We're going to consume ourselves. They say all great civilizations have an end. All great civilizations consume themselves eventually. Why not? The Mayans, the Egyptians, Romans, Greeks, Vikings, all these people are non-existent. And I know they've been probably populated into other civilizations, but at the same time.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Great flood would be great right now. Watch the whole continent, everything, this whole blue ball, or
just take these kids, these millennium kids,
or the flat earth, whatever it is you
take
think
these
it is.
Millennium kids, because since these millennium kids got here, it's just a whole different breed.
Yeah,
It's
our fault. You know
breed.
that, right?
It's
our fault. We let them be raised by video games, social media, and rap music. We don't we don't read to them anymore.
Yeah.
We don't make them turn off the TV and the phone and read to us. We don't do anything. We don't go outside with them and build Legos or any of that stuff. All we do is give them their phone, and they sit on their phone all day consuming trash.
In their room.
With the door closed. All parents, this from Miscommunications Talk Podcast and Misfits Radio, all parents with teenagers from preteens 11 to 18 need to go take their doors off the hinges. No doors, no privacy in their rooms no more.
But I can't say with our household, my son, he can't be on his game all day. You can't be on that game all day. You can't be on that phone all day. We don't want to hear YouTube video people all day. We don't want to hear none of that. We gonna sit in this room. We gonna watch a movie together.
As family.
Yeah, you're not gonna just sit in here learning rap music and rap lyrics and stuff like that. Tell me what's 4 plus 4 or what's 4 times 4. You gonna do this.
Right.
And what I started doing, I took it back. I started praying with my kids more because I feel like they need that. They need to learn how to do that. They need to know what it is to do it. But yeah, no, you're not supposed to sit up here and just consume your mind with all this garbage.
Right.
And then you go to school and be like rapping rap lyrics, and it don't even go with what the continent of, so
right.
yeah.
What's the capital of Illinois?
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I just had to take a different approach with my two younger ones. My older one, I thank God she wasn't, She did pretty good for herself. You know, she was raised right. But I said, no, I can't let these younger ones
get caught up.
Yeah, get caught up. He be wanting to do TikToks. Okay, we're going to do one TikTok a month. That's it.
Right. Not every day.
No.
Not 4 or 5 times a day.
You're not supposed to be in the camera talking about No, what is that? No. Go put that phone down. Let's read a book.
Let's do something else.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no. But yeah, I think you're right. It's the parents. The parents need to just reevaluate. Everybody needs to reevaluate life.
Yeah, look in the mirror.
Yeah.
And I am not immune to this. I try to look in the mirror every day and see and tell myself when I journal things that I can do better.
Right. Exactly.
I do stuff wrong too, but at the same time, no, everybody needs to do it. I believe we all did it. Things might be a little better, but we gotta. Nobody thinks that they doing anything wrong. Nobody thinks they says anything wrong. Hey.
And I think one piece of great advice would be daily affirmations to yourself. Not only give it to yourself, give it to your kids.
Right.
Give it to your kids because, you know, just telling them, oh, you could be a great rapper like T.I. or
It's got to be something else besides that.
Yeah, like.
I mean, that could be one of them, but what else is there? What if that don't happen? What's plan B, C, and D?
Yeah, like I ask my son all the time because his mind changes daily. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Right. A kid's mind should change daily. Their imagination should run wild with certain things because it keeps the creative juices flowing.
We were in the bank today, and he was like, Mom, I know what I want to be when I grow up. You pushed me to want to be an actor. And I said, I pushed you or I suggested that you would be a great actor. And the lady was like, your mom shouldn't push you to do anything. Your mom should just suggest it and you should be whatever you want to be in life. And I said, because I never pushed you. I never forced anything on you to say, hey, you're going to be an actor. You're going to make me money.
But you know parents do that.
I know. But I'm not that type of parent because my mom pushed, she wanted me to be in the church so bad till I did the opposite.
Yeah.
Whenever she went to church, I was sneaking out the window. So.
Right.
But we also have to understand it's the babies having babies, so they really don't know how to bring their kids up. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It is a lot of younger kids having younger kids. I mean, babies now. So, like I said, it's the millennium kids. It's the kids who's born in the 2000s. They fucked up.
Yeah.
They real fucked up.
It's just a different breed.
I think definitely a different breed.
When the internet and all that stuff is just a different breed. It's just so much information, bad and good, that they could take in and get it instantly. They don't know any better. Like they don't see anything different. You think about jobs, how they quit jobs because they don't get instant gratification from jobs, so they quit and go somewhere else.
But you know what, I had to sit down and I reflected on like not too long ago because you know when you in the house with no job, you just start thinking about everything.
Right, I've been there. Like, what could I do? Like, I've been
so
there.
you just start reflecting on life. So I was thinking like, you know what we had that our kids don't have? They don't have the older generation that we had.
Right.
They don't have them grandmas to tell you right from wrong. Them grandmas, the grandmas nowadays, they want to go to the club with you.
Right.
They want to figure out if their knees still work.
They want got good knees.
Right. They don't want to sit you down and tell you right from wrong.
But what the kids nowadays even listen. See, that's another.
Even when I was growing up, I didn't want to listen, but she made me sit there and listen.
But that's what I'm saying though. I'm older than you, of course. And I listened, and I didn't want to listen.
Right.
I wasn't the best of children. I wasn't the angel.
Right.
I was petty early. I was petty early. I probably came out to shoot petty. So I wasn't the best, and I was as a child. I was just trouble. I just found trouble. But we didn't want to listen. But we had a respect that a different respect. Right. I don't think the children nowadays have that same amount of respect to even sit there and even listen to somebody older.
It's not taught no more.
You get what I'm saying? You think about like when I was growing up, grandmas and babies was off there. You didn't rob or shoot or hurt no grandparent or no older person or no baby.
Care.
Nah, it's different. They don't even care. So you get what I'm saying? So the whole dynamic is different to where I don't even believe that the kids will even listen. if they did have someone older to tell them something to guide them the right way, they still go their own path and do their own thing.
Yeah. Nope, it's different. Back then, we listened. They were able to talk to us, but now they fighting grandmas. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. So
well, anyway, I don't know.
It is. It's definitely a different breed. It's definitely something in the water. It's test tube babies.
That's what they are?
Test tube babies.
Oh, wow.
Test tube babies. That's what they is.
Okay.
Test tube babies.
All right.
They don't want to listen.
Don't want to listen.
So we're going to go back to another reality star before I get to my last one. My last one too good. That's why I'm holding off on.
You're holding, okay.
I'm holding off on my last one. But, Mena.
Okay.
Another
celebrity. Not celebrity. A reality star.
Yeah. Felt it was appropriate to call another celebrity by the name of Spice a blue monkey.
Oh, I saw that.
All because Spice said your own kid don't want to be around you.
Right.
Was it right for Erica to flip over a table and call Spice out of her name?
Was the cameras there?
Oh yeah.
That's why she did.
You know the cameras is there.
That's why she did. Let me tell you something. It's so easy to be tough when cameras are there and you know security gonna break y'all up. You know security not gonna let y'all fight. You know they're not gonna let you fight on camera. You know the cameras are there.
Yep.
So it's easy to be tough when the cameras are rolling. How tough will you be when there's no cameras around and no one is gonna stop what's gonna happen to you?
You know she just went to jail here in Atlanta too.
For what?
Fighting security. So.
Yeah, these pseudo celebrities, man. When we gonna start with the reality star stuff anyway? It's time to reset that too. I think that's poisonous too.
Yeah.
It's time to.
It's not giving nothing positive. It's giving. Let's make money. Let's fight each other.
You can watch a reality show and tell what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
They gonna meet each other. 3 or 4 of them gonna be friends, and they're not gonna be friends. And there's gonna be one on the outside that's gonna be friends with them. Then they gonna go on a trip somewhere. They gonna plan the trip together. They all gonna go on the trip. It's gonna be drama on the trip. Somebody gonna fight with somebody on the trip because something happened when they was back in Atlanta that they ain't get solved when they went on the trip. But they thought it was going on the trip to get all of them on the trip to make sure that they kind of bring down the tension and try to be friends again.
Yep.
Once the trip is over, they gonna come back home and 3 out of the 4 of them gonna be friends, and the other 2 gonna be fighting and talking about each other. But then they gonna invite each other to dinner.
They all gonna rebonded again.
Right. They all gonna have a dinner. It's gonna be somebody's birthday at the dinner. Cause that's always seems to be somebody's birthday on the show. They gonna go to dinner. They gonna celebrate somebody's birthday. It's gonna be this big shindig. A couple of celebrities gonna be there. Then they gonna get to fight. Somebody gonna throw a bottle at the dinner because why? Somebody said something to somebody's husband that didn't need to be said to the husband, and then tell them why it didn't happen. They gonna all.
This sound like Real Housewives of Atlanta.
They gonna be fighting for a little while. Then they gonna go on another trip. When they go on another trip, they gonna go to a beach or something. We should all get together, go to the beach, have a good time, have some drinks, bring the tension down. Come back, they gonna get to fighting a little bit, not as much as the previous trip. Gonna get to fight, come back to Atlanta, then they gonna open a business together.
Not open a business.
They gonna open a business or some kind of boutique. They all have boutiques on reality shows. Some kind of boutique. They gonna open a boutique. And then the boutique gonna be successful on the grand opening. They gonna have a grand opening party, and somebody not gonna come. The owner of the boutique gonna be pissed off because that person didn't come, and they ain't gonna be talking to each other no more. She ain't supporting my dream.
Not you know the whole story.
Right. Blah, 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 because it's all the same. If you line up all the reality shows in a row and turn to them, they all gonna be doing the same shit. I'm telling you.
You right. You absolutely right, because this show sound like Real Housewives of Atlanta,
right.
Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
Yep, it sound like all of that.
Right.
Yep.
So there you go.
Yep, you right. And they all based out of Atlanta.
They all toxic.
Yep.
Toxic. It's time to reset that reality show. It's time to go back to old shows like, and I know people don't like Bill Cosby. I don't give a fuck. I love them. Cosby Show.
The Family Matters, Fresh Prince, Martin.
Different World. Stuff like that. Well, it could have a little substance that you.
I remember on Friday remember TGIF Friday?
Yep.
And all them shows came on within the 2-hour period.
Right.
And you just sat there and watched all them shows.
Right.
I remember that. I remember the good old days.
Right. You just sat there and watch, and you got a sandwich or something, got some chips, and you watch them shows, and you just had a good time.
Yep.
And you enjoy them. But the thing about those shows and reality shows are presented to you as real life. Those shows that we Family Matters, Cosby Show, and all that stuff, we knew that it wasn't real,
right.
but we got a good feeling for them because we felt like, wow, that's
right.
That could happen maybe.
Yeah.
Reality shows don't give you that feeling.
Right.
So I think it's time to reset that. Now they try to do it. It's a couple of shows that come on that I watch, like damn, what's the name of that show? My mind draws a blank sometimes.
It's all right.
Damn it. I just had the name of it. Anyway, it's a couple of shows that come on that not real. I don't really watch reality shows at all, period. I watch documentaries a lot.
Okay.
But there's a lot of shows. There's a couple of shows that I watch that comes on, like the school show. What's that called? With Shirley Ralph. I watched that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Then the other one. Abbott Elementary.
Yeah,
I watched that. I like that. It's a couple of them out there that I think are okay.
Yeah.
But it's just such a toxic. Everything's so toxic that it's not fun anymore. It's like,
yeah, I've been doing a lot of binge watching. I've been binge watching lately. I've been on the show. Have you seen this TV show called The Equalizer with Queen Latifah? I've been watching that lately. So
yeah. I watched a little bit
of that. It's like a little NCIS type.
My thing with it is I just can't. And I know it's gonna sound bad.
You can't see her as.
I can't
see her as the equalizer.
And I can't see her as the equalizer. It's not because she's a woman. It's because she's Queen Latifah. I just can't see Queen Latifah being an old CI agent or whatever she was, a spy, and able to do all that. I know she ride bikes, so don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I just can't see the rest of it.
Yeah. Somebody said those shows let us see what they told us was impossible. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Some of the little episodes, you be like,
Right. Like when she be flipping and doing all that, like that wasn't her.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can tell it wasn't her. Like, I watch the background. That's my fault. I watch the background a lot.
Oh, different shows.
Just the background. Like if I'm watching the show, I watch the background.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, that guy walked by that street 4 times already. Because have you ever watched the background of a show?
No, I gotta start.
Just watch the background of a show, and you could see just the mess ups, like
somebody looking dead in the camera,
right? Or a guy walked by 6 or 7 times. You like, he just walked by, like because when they on the street, all of those are actors, so they have all these people walking on the street, and you be like, that guy walked by like 6 times already.
Right.
But see, people don't pay attention to the background. That's why they had the forefront. They had the actors in the front. You don't pay attention to the background. I'm watching behind them. I want to see what's going on behind them.
I'm gonna have to start watching the background.
Right.
I'm definitely have to start. But do you think that it was justifiable that Erica called her out of her name? Because in Erica's defense, she said Spice talked about her son. Which I don't feel like, because I watched it. I don't feel like Spice talked about her son. All Spice said was, your son doesn't want to be around you.
What was the context of her saying that? Did she just blurt it out? Or were they already arguing?
They were already arguing. And, Erica is still bitter because of the situation between her and Safari. Her and Safari were married, and they got 2 kids together, and they got a divorce, and now Safari dating another reality star and stuff like that. So they, like I said, Spice, they brought up the situation where Erica feels like she's pretty much the only single mom in the world. And Spice says that's not the case. I've been a single mom for, 13 years now.
Right.
And
I mean, she could have said something to her, but calling her a monkey is a little bit, you know what I'm saying? If you know the history of calling black folks monkey,
yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't have said it in that context.
Yeah.
But when you in the heat of the moment, you trying to hurt people's feelings.
Yeah, you don't care what you say.
You don't care what you say. You trying to hurt people's feelings. Like when you arguing, there's no rules to a fight. You get what I'm saying? There's no rule. I get the monkey part. I heard something about her calling her a monkey was the part that really got people, upset. In the uproar.
But they saying too, it's also on Spice end because Spice brought Erica's son in.
Like I said, there's no rules in the fight.
Right.
If I'm fighting you, we having fisticuffs, and I pick up something, hit you with it. That's all in love. That's all in love and war. You get what I'm saying? That's war.
I don't feel like it should have got to the point where Erica flipped over a table or whatever. So yeah, I don't feel like it says the show is not live. So the fact that they did not fire Erica until the show aired, they received backlash.
So the show's not live. Oh, so it's recorded.
Yeah, it's
so
recorded.
They could have cut that out.
Yeah.
So why they even let it go? You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
so that's on the show people too. Why would you let that go?
Yeah.
When you know it's going to cause an uproar, but at the same time, they trying to get ratings.
Yeah. Yep. The show was done months ago. So like I think the show was done because according to I listen to Young Jock in the morning. Young Jock said the show had been done airing long time ago. So like at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
So we just now seeing it.
Okay.
So yes, it could have been edited out, and even the part where she flipping over the table couldn't have been shown at all.
Right.
So,
it's on all of them. Sometimes we gotta think about the
I blame
impact that's gonna
Mona.
have.
Mona is messy.
Who?
Mona. That's the one that does all the reality TV shows.
Yeah.
I blame her. I feel like you knew that was gonna trigger a lot of people. Why, like they said, why did you wait to fire Erica? You could have fired Erica a while ago and then waited till now to say, okay, this is why she got fired.
Right. I think it's more of use the show, get the publicity, then show that we're doing something about what she did by firing her.
We're taking action.
Right. We're taking action. You get what I'm saying? It's to use them for what you need them for.
So it's let me beat your ass this month and we're going to fire you 6 months later.
Right. Like, let me use you this month, but when I'm done, when you all used up and you served your purpose, like any job, we don't need you no more. Any job, every job does that. You get what I'm saying? So she used it with what she needed it for, paid the check to fight, argue, call people names. And then when it didn't serve her purpose because she got so much backlash for it, now she want to be the goody two-shoes and be like, oh, we did our part. We fired her. Everything's great. Allegedly. I don't want Mona to try to sue me, but you know the truth. Look in the mirror. We just said it. All right, bro. That's enough of that reality stuff. What else we got going on?
All it says they would have fired Erica. They wouldn't have been able to air the show.
Exactly, because she wouldn't have been on contract.
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
We didn't think about that part. Yeah, they would have fired her before the show aired. They wouldn't have been able to air it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, the juicy part.
The good stuff.
The good stuff. Pastor Joe of North Carolina is exposed after refusing to pay his gay lover $125. He has been allegedly seeing this man over a few years now, and he got exposed over $125. Should he still be in charge of this church?
No. Let's start there. But, oh my God, so much unpacking that whole statement.
So,
I mean, he could be in charge of the church, but.
So, I feel like, first of all, let me just say this. He who was out saying, let him cast the first stone. I don't got no heaven and hell to put nobody in.
Right.
You do what you do, or whatever. I'm going to say that. Let me get that out the way. But going to see this man 3 to 4 times a week, this was on the video.
Is he married?
He is.
See?
He is married.
See, that's the part I don't like right there.
He is married. He was.
You don't drag your mate into your bullshit like that. Like, what if this person has something or gave you something, now you giving it to your wife? You know what I'm saying? That's where the disrespect comes in at.
Yep.
That's where the total disregard for someone else's life and well-being comes in. You get what I'm saying? Now, if he wasn't married and he was single, do your thing.
Right.
You just don't want to tell them you gay.
Right.
But you married.
Right.
You put on this whole persona, and now you bringing back whatever you getting from this guy to your wife.
Right.
That right there is just totally disrespectful. He should just been gay.
What are you preaching to your congregation? What are you preaching to them?
He preaching the standard preacher talk.
And then going to get busted down.
And there's a lot of them that do that.
Yeah.
But my thing is,
I was gonna say something, but
if he was gay doing it, if he was gay doing it, he was gay doing it. But my thing is, don't bring that to your wife. You got a whole wife at home. Why not tell your wife, hey?
For $125,
yeah. But you could tell your wife a long time ago, hey, do they have understanding, or was she upset?
I don't know the situation.
They might got
between
understanding.
him and his wife.
You get what I'm saying? They might have understanding to where you be my wife for this church so we get this money, but you know I'm gonna go out and get ding-a-lang on the side later on.
I hope that's.
Now, if that situation was going on, then that's what it was.
I don't think that's the situation that was going on, because during the video, the alleged lover said, "You can either give me my money or I can expose you and you can get this divorce."
Who recorded it?
The lover.
Oh, Lord.
The lover. So, it definitely was, you got caught for $125 because you didn't want to pay the man. Then he said he had the nerve to say, "Let me pay you when I get to the house. Just don't upload the video." You already knew this man was going. He was live when he was there, so yeah, it just was. It was a whole lot.
Why do people put themselves in that situation? Why do you got to expect to be recorded nowadays? You get what I'm saying? Why would you put yourself in a situation where
you gotta expect to be recorded? First of all, you're a pastor.
Right.
You're a pastor.
Right.
So you definitely shouldn't be putting yourself in that situation.
Right.
Second of all, you're a pastor getting buzzed down by a man at that. You getting buzzed down by a man.
Right.
Because the lover definitely said, "I puts in $125 worth. So I want all of mine." So
but it's $125.
You sell yourself out for $125 a week.
Right.
A week. So
that lover is cheap then. The love.
I mean, I guess nowadays you gotta get it how you get it.
$125?
Well, because the price was $40, so it went up.
Well, because that's an exotic. That's an exotic type of love.
So.
But as a pastor, preaching to a congregation, you have to know that it's certain things that you can't do. And getting bust down by another dude is one of them things that you can't do. Especially, you got to keep that money. If you pay him money and you know how because he already know that person was going to expose him because he already been paid. He been paid the whole time. He getting bust down 4 times a week.
He done already warned him a few times. You keep playing with me in this situation, I'm going to expose you.
Right. I'm gonna tell your church. I'm gonna tell your wife.
Because I have a lot of gay friends, and they say stuff like that. The LGBTQRSTUV community, whatever their letters is, are petty to the fullest. They are the kings and queens of petty.
Well, your cousin, when he was straightforward.
Exactly.
He ain't leave nothing out.
Exactly.
He had no filter.
Exactly.
So I believe you.
So I'm pretty sure it was told to him, "You keep playing with me, I'm going to expose you." Right. So I'm sure that they didn't already told them, yes, you don't give me my $125, I'm going to put you on live.
So he done told him a few times.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was already told that.
So he knew that the gay lover was gonna tell.
Yeah, of course.
He just okay.
Yeah.
So it's his fault then. Well, technically his fault anyway. But if you say it like that, well, I know you got you know a bunch of gay folks, and you know how they are. So if he done told him a few times, keep on playing with me.
Right. So somebody wanted to know what we're talking about. What we're talking about is we are talking about Pastor Joe of North Carolina being exposed by his gay lover after refusing to pay him $125. So That's what we're talking about.
Slick say the money could have been the last straw, though. It could have been other stuff on top of that.
Besides what? Getting buzzed down.
The money wasn't enough, though. It was $125.
Yeah, because first of all, if I'm gonna do anything, okay, say for instance, I wasn't with anybody, and I'm the side piece, gay lover, lesbian lover, whatever.
Right.
You're not paying me no $125. $125 was cool when I only had one kid.
Right.
I got 3. I'm gonna need at least $5,000 or more.
Especially for a pastor.
And especially if I'm seeing you on a weekly basis.
Right.
I'm seeing you on a weekly basis at the same hotel.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure they know both of our faces. So we taking a risk right there because somebody at this hotel knows us.
Right.
They didn't seen us here occasionally.
They wasn't flying out of state for this.
Right.
They was in North Carolina where the pastor is known, probably around the corner from the church.
So yeah, you got to pay up $125. Like I said, at first it was $40, and then he done went to $125. No, give me more.
Right.
Cause I'm risking a lot to sleep with you.
Well, the pastor should have wanted to get more because the pastor has a whole wife.
I'm gonna need you to pay me my tithes and offering just like you paying that church.
Right.
So
the pastor has a whole wife. Yeah. He has a whole relationship. How long they been married, we don't even know. But my thing is, once you start getting raw dicked by your gay lover, you are disrespecting your wife by bringing that home to her. You get what I'm saying? So in that whole context, he should have gave up the $125 with a smile on his face.
That's what I said. Somebody said if the gay lover is saying that he put that work in, that means the pastor is taking, not giving. So I said he was getting buzzed down.
I get it, but I'm saying it don't matter what he was. Yeah.
So I'm gonna expose myself a little bit. Y'all ain't gonna get too much information, but back in the day, in my hoish days, I used to date
long time ago. Like woo, real long time ago.
Yeah, long time ago.
Okay, there we go.
Back in my cotton days. Okay. I used to date a basketball player. He had a girlfriend, and I was the side piece. And you best believe I wasn't getting no $125.
Right.
No sir. No sir.
Right, $125 for lunch.
No sir.
Right.
Back then, $125 would have covered my hair and my nails, but no.
Right.
This day and age, your nails alone is $100.
Right.
Your hair alone is $100 plus.
You talking about $400-500?
Yeah, that's why I said $100 plus.
Right.
So $125 ain't nothing.
Right.
So no, I need more than $125. So the gay lover is definitely under budget. Cause
he way low. he way low.
He under budget and he's getting played. And yeah, so they both sold themselves out for the wrong reason.
Oh wow.
Cause like I
want to know what the wife say.
We ain't heard her statement.
We need to hear her statement.
We ain't heard her statement yet, but we did hear the pastor did make a statement and said he apologizes to his wife and his church, and he struggles with being gay.
No, he ain't struggling with it. He wasn't struggling with it at all. He was getting all that dick. He wasn't struggling. He had no qualms about taking dick. It wasn't a struggle. The struggle was how much dick he was gonna take. Yeah. That was the struggle.
But he been doing it for almost 2 years.
So it was no struggle.
So yeah, he was definitely loving it.
Yeah, it was no struggle. He could forget he was struggling. He was very accomplished at it. So he couldn't forget that part. Say that for later. I'm
pretty sure after a good year or so, your walk changed once you keep getting dick down so much.
Shit.
The walk start getting a little looser, don't it? Like,
how old was this pastor?
I don't know. I ain't dig into it too much. It was just like, why, bro? Like, why?
Right. Yeah, sometimes, it's so much easier just to tell a person what it is. Of course, their feelings gonna be hurt.
Somebody said the person always struggling or have a problem once their problems roll out of the closet. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, once they get caught, yeah. Nah, I got a problem. I got a problem. I'm struggling.
Slick say that he was tired of being blackmailed. That's why he let it come out.
Who, the gay lady? Oh, the pastor?
Yeah, he tired of paying them.
I don't think the pastor wanted it to come out. I think the pastor wanted to keep it quiet. I think if we wouldn't have found out the way we found out now, I think that this probably could have went on for some more years.
Well, my thing is, if I'm tired of being blackmailed and I got a wife, I'm like, hey.
What's your price? And we gonna be done with it.
No, I'm not even gonna. If I'm tired of being blackmailed, I don't want to pay nothing. Because it still could come out later on after I pay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to go home and talk to my wife and be like, hey, I've been getting bust down and, you know, it's finna come out. You got to prepare her. Because she can't find out the news just like you find it, like everybody else finding out.
Somebody said, hell, not for $125 now. If it was $125,000, yes, everything come out.
Maybe it was a small church.
I hope
maybe he have a big congregation.
I hope it was one of them basement churches.
Right. Maybe $125 was a lot.
I'm going to go home and research the church.
Maybe they still getting the building fund together.
I'm going to go home and research the church.
Right. So, you know, I don't know.
But Pastor Joe, we hope that the dick was good enough for you and you don't lose your congregation.
No, he lost the congregation.
Somebody gonna stick beside him.
You think so?
One of them old mothers gonna stick beside him. Baby, it's
one of them
okay.
old mothers who been there for 50 years passed away and the church ain't gave him tuna and grapes for a repast. that mother you talking about?
One of them old mothers is gonna stick beside him and she gonna pray him out this closet and she is gonna be like, baby, it's okay, just repent.
Man, please.
And give it to God. That's what she gonna say.
Okay.
It's gonna be one. It's gonna
always one.
It's gonna be one that's gonna stick beside him. I guarantee.
Okay. We'll see what happens.
But what happened with the pastor here, the one that passed away? What was his name? That had the big church. I forgot his name. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. But I can't remember his name.
I can't either. But he was messing with little boys. They stuck beside him.
Allegedly.
That church didn't go nowhere.
Allegedly.
And he had a mega church.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but he allegedly.
But she said he was what? He was
sick.
He was sick. Yeah, he was sick. But they stuck beside him.
Right.
They stuck beside him. He was Eddie Long. Yep.
There you have it.
Eddie. I knew somebody was gonna know that name.
Right.
But yeah.
I don't know if it was little boys, but it was young adults.
It was little boys. It was little. Everybody.
I know he had bought them a house and stuff. They exposed him, didn't they?
Yeah, they exposed him. Everybody stuck beside him, so somebody gonna stick beside him.
It's a different type of church, though.
Pastor Joe is gonna be okay.
Okay.
His wife may leave, and he might get another boyfriend.
Then she might stick beside him.
You right.
We don't know if they had an understanding. She might already knew this.
You right.
You get what I'm saying?
She might stick beside him.
She might already knew this. She might already knew what was up. That's why she ain't made no big out of the pocket statement. She already knew what was up. He already had then told her. And she like, okay, for the church, we gonna stick together. But you do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing.
But I'm just saying, you can't see your husband walk changing. Like, it's been 2 years. I know you seen him switching a little bit. I know. I pay attention to.
There's masculine gay men.
I pay attention to everything, and I know if something wrong, something ain't right.
How was he sneaking out every night to go do this?
He probably said it was a church meeting or a church.
Probably gotta go pray for somebody.
Yep, probably gotta pray for somebody or
sick.
It's a church convention. It's something.
Yeah.
Or we got a church meeting, or we putting the foundation down for the church. Something.
I know it happens because my ex-wife, her cousin was married.
Somebody said maybe he wasn't walking, he was gliding.
He was gliding. My ex-wife, her cousin was married to the deacon of the church. You know, her family put him in the church, whatever. All devils. But he was married to her cousin. He was part of the church, deacon of the church, and he was cheating. He would always say, yeah, I gotta go pray for such and such. I'm going to pray, and he got caught. So that prayer thing, and it would work for a long time. That prayer thing to a point that he got another child by somebody else. You get what I'm saying? So that prayer thing works pretty good. Look, if the wife,
I'm sure because what's the other pastor here that was in Atlanta? What's his name? He was the heavyset guy. and he ended up having a alleged outside baby, and his wife, she still stuck beside him. I went to their church.
Slick said that $125 was the last straw, but no, the $125 he was paying on a regular basis, right? He was giving him the $125. He didn't give it to him. Is what caused the problem, right? He was continuously giving it to him on a regular basis.
He just didn't give it to him this one time.
Then he just didn't give it to him that one time. So it wasn't that he just all of a sudden asked for $125. He was asking for what he normally gets, and they didn't want to give it to him.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. All right.
Somebody said, I believe his wife knew he was cheating, but just with somebody from the church, just not a man.
Right. She didn't know it was a man. I think like K-Lady 75 said, 17 said, some couples understand that who they are and married to. I agree. That's what I'm saying. I think he might have told the wife. But we gonna get this church money, so you shut up.
You tell me you getting bust down in that. You best believe I'm not gonna be faithful no more. It's
well,
over.
of course not. But they understood that about each other.
It's over. I'm not. I'm not. And now I'm gonna have to start calling you girl, cause yeah.
So when y'all come home at night after y'all bust downs, y'all be like, well, how was that dick? You like, how was your dick?
Right. I'll be like, bitch, so what was it like? Like, I'm gonna start doing the gay talk, like, girl. Like,
oh, wow.
I don't think it was about $125. It sounds too fucking petty. Maybe the gay lover was tired of the pastor leaving him and going home to be with his wife. That one visit broke the straw that broke the camel's back. Well, I don't know. Because sometimes you do have a soul tie.
Well, to be continued.
Right.
We'll have to see.
I guess I'll dig deeper into.
And and let us know what happened.
No homo. I'm gonna dig deeper, but no homo into Pastor Joe's story. But yeah, I just want to thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. It's great to be back. I'm not gonna be gone too much longer from you guys no more.
But we are gonna do it on Fridays now.
Yeah, we are
she is
Fridays.
currently in school getting that master's degree.
Master, okay, speaking into existence.
Right, ain't that what it is?
No.
Oh.
But I'm going back to the medical field, so I'm taking up some medical classes. So yeah.
There you have it.
Yes, I am going back to school. We are now on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your host, Queen Gemini, and my special co-host, DJ Lab.
You know, that commitment. You can't get. It's hard to get a co-host.
Yeah, I need a co-host.
That commitment is hard.
I need a co-host and I need a marketing person because I do not be on IG like that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a difficult thing.
But yeah, like I said, I thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you next week. Bye.
I'm that bitch. Been that bitch, still that bitch. Will forever be that bitch. Yeah, I'm the hood Mona Lisa. Break a nigga into pieces. Had to X some cheesy niggas out my circle like a pizza. I'm way too exclusive. I don't shop on Insta boutiques. All them little ass clothes only fit fake booties. Bad bitch, still talking cash shit. Pussy like water, I'm a mother and relaxing. I would never trip on a nigga if I had him. Bitch, that's my trash, you the maid, so you bagged him. I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Hacking, stupid, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Hacking, stupid, what's happening?